Hello. Welcome to Code Tips. Let's today look at how we can create our first landing page and publish it with GitHub just by vibe coding. So let's get started. Basically, what you first need to do is install Git. Git is a version control system that handles your file system and your source code and its versions. So first we need to install that depending on your platform, if it's Windows, macOS, Linux, etc. I will add the link to description. So first install Git, and once you have installed Git, you will need to install your vibe coding IDE. I suggest, from my experience, Google Antigravity has been pretty nice. There are others as well, like Cursor and Cloud Code and whatnot, but you can start with Antigravity. It's VS Code based, so it will use VS Code under the hood. But yeah, Antigravity works fine. Just get Git installed and Antigravity installed, and then just let's get started. So let's go to the Antigravity then. Open up Antigravity, and what you first see is probably not that much, but you will need to select the folder. So wherever you want to store on your file system, your website, just create some kind of folder for it, wherever. And then open up the folder, and I will create a new folder here to my project folder. Let's call it Vibe Code Tips Hello World Landing. And then just, you will need to open up terminal from here. And then go to that directory you created by cd, Vibe Code Tips Hello World. And then we will initialize this directory with git, so git init. And then we're ready to go. We have the directory, and we have initialized with git. So let's ask the AI to vibe code as a landing page. So create a simple landing page to our Hello World directory. Let's see what it does. It has identified the folder where we want the landing page to go to, because I have two directories here. It will create the index.html file with the gradients and the class morphisms. It's very vibe codey, apparently going to be. Let's see what it looks like. It will create a index.html and style.css. And yeah, I have a setting in the Antigravity that it can use the browser, so it will also go by itself to verify what it looks like. So it opened the Chrome browser by itself. It's going to do some end-to-end testing, checks the website, and let's see what's the conclusion. It said it opened up the browser. Okay. Finalizing the task. All right, it's done. And this is it created a HTML file. Basically what we are doing here right now is reviewing changes it made. Here's the button to accept all the changes, but we will first verify everything. So, okay, it made a HTML file. It references the style file, styles.css. Quite a lot of styles, in my opinion, for a simple landing page, 150 lines of code, but let's go with it. We can also just, well, we saw it when it was verifying it, but we can also just go to that directory from the file browser and actually open up the page. So yeah, it has some animations and stuff. So yeah, I think that's good enough for us. Let's accept the changes. And now the next thing, so we have initialized the Git repository. What we need to do next is you will have to go to because we want to publish on GitHub, so you will go to github.com, create account, and create a profile. And what you need to do there is you will actually need to create a repository. So once you're in your GitHub, you go repositories and you create a new one. So let's call this, let's name it the same as we named the directory. So Vibecode tips hello world landing. Vibecode tips hello world landing. It's hello world landing page 2. Let's just leave it at that. If we want to publish it with GitHub pages, we have to set it to public, but other than that, we can just leave everything else to default. So we create a repository. And from here, we already did, it's going to give you instructions how to actually move your source code to the repository. So we already did this step. We don't necessarily need to do that, but all these others we need to do. So I will just take this one from here, the origin, but all the other steps I will do manually. So we will need to add all the files to the version control. We will need to commit our changes by leaving commit message. Let's just say hello world. And then we copy paste the line I previously copied. So we will add the remote there. And then we just push the code there. So upstream to the master branch. There. Our source code should be now in the GitHub repository. So let's check. Let's refresh this page. Okay. Our files are there. So now we just need to publish it. So, okay. So we will go to settings. And we will go to the pages here and deploy from branch. Yes. Select the branch. We pushed our source code to master. And we click save. All right. Then just wait for a minute. Refresh the pages, and we should have the URL of the published site here. So open up that, and there we go. Our site is published, and That's a completely vibe-coded website. We didn't touch a single line of code. And the AI just did everything by itself. Of course, there was manual steps involved, but we didn't write any of this. It's quite bloated for a simple landing page with just hello world text, but that's what the AI thinks is, yes, good landing page. So thank you for watching.